Hi friends, this is Dr. Avinash D'Souza here, consultant psychiatrist, and I'm here today to talk to you students particularly about certain aspects of this lockdown, this pandemic, online schooling, and how do we sort of remain happy and positive in all this situation. Well, I am also a parent. I have a child who is studying in the 7th standard and he also has online schooling. He's also been with me through the lockdown, so I totally understand what you children are feeling. And I just want to convey a few things that we have to understand that no one has ever been through a pandemic before. We are amongst a few people in this world, or rather I would say few countries in this world, few generations in this world who have been through a pandemic. And we in this pandemic have been through what is a lockdown, and 3 or 4 months we're at home, no theaters, no malls, no fast food restaurants, no going out, just stuck at home with our family members and eating home food. Schools did not reopen and we've had online schooling. For the first time you have seen your teachers teach you online, you've submitted assignments online, you've been studying online, and you've been online for many hours a day because of online schooling. Well, you do meet your friends on, say, Zoom meetings, you do log into apps like House Party and meet your friends, you do meet your friends when you play Fortnite and other games with them, but you still miss the physical aspect of meeting people. You still miss the fact that you go down and play in your buildings, you go down for a walk, you go and meet your friends, have ice cream, you go and probably roam with them. You miss all those things. You miss going to tuitions, you miss meeting your friends in tuitions, you miss going to school, meeting your friends in school, having all the fun that you used to have in the classroom. And this can sometimes make you feel a little upset. So I'm here to tell you that it's very normal in this lockdown period to feel upset, to feel angry, to feel irritable, to feel a little worried, to feel a little sad, to feel a little anxious. And if you feel that this lockdown is getting to you, or this pandemic is getting to you, then you probably need to go and speak to someone. That someone could be your parents, that someone could be a friend, that someone could be a counselor. But you need to go and speak your heart out and express your feelings to the person concerned. Sometimes many of you may not be very comfortable with the online schooling approach. It's new. That can also cause you stress. Sometimes all of us don't have enough of gadgets wherein all family members can be on gadgets and work from home, and you can have online schooling at the same time. This can also affect you at times because you may not be able to be very, very regular at times with your online schooling. It can also happen that you may not, due to poor network conditions, internet problems, schooling can get a bit disrupted, and so a lot of problems come our way. It also happens that you may also feel lonely. You may feel upset that your friends aren't here. You may feel upset that you're not ordering your favorite dishes from restaurants and eating them. You may feel a little sad because you've not seen your friends. You may feel a little sad that you aren't meeting your teachers. You may feel a little sad that you aren't meeting the people who you love. And all this can affect you. It can also cause a sort of negativity to come in, wherein you begin to feel that everything is useless and I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to study, and I don't want to work, and I don't want to probably do anything that we would like to do. So keeping that in mind, it's important that we search for positivity. How do we search for positivity? We have to speak to people that make us feel happy. So speak to probably a family member that makes you laugh, speak to a family member that makes you feel nice, speak to a family member that makes you feel positive. Don't get into fights with your family members for no reason. I know sometimes mama may be after you, daddy may be after you, and it may be a little irritating, but don't get into fights with them for no reason. Sometimes it can happen that you feel everybody is after you. It's a very normal feeling when you're at home the whole day. Everyone is probably telling you do this or do that, though they mean it in a good way. It can probably affect you. It can also happen that you feel that, why is everyone after me? Why can't I have my space? Why can't I have my peace of mind? Why can't I be given time to do what I want? But it may not always be the case. It can happen sometimes that you have relatives who speak to you who you don't like. It can happen sometimes that there are some classes that you're forced to attend but you don't like. It can happen that you may also feel that I don't like all this online studying. I don't like this homework. I don't like this assignment. These things can happen. It's very important when you feel low, when you feel upset, when you feel sad, that you must probably speak to someone. If you can't speak to anyone, speak to a counselor online. It's very important. Convince one of your parents that you need to speak to a counselor online and speak to them. If you find study stuff, speak to a teacher who can help you. If you feel there are issues between you and your friends, speak very openly to your friends and express yourself. Because when you express yourself, probably you would find a solution to these problems. It's also important that you have to see things that make you feel positive. Don't see a lot of negativity online. There is a lot of negative things about the pandemic. There are a lot of negative things on television. Look at positive things. Even when you see web series on Netflix and Amazon Prime and multiple other channels, see web series that makes you laugh. Do not see web series that make you upset and irritated. Do not see web series which make you depressed and sad. You have to be laughing and be happy in this pandemic. Learn something new. Learn to play a guitar, learn to cook, learn to probably help out in the kitchen, learn to stitch, learn to probably some new language, but try and learn something new. Stay in touch with all your family members, your cousins, your friends, your family. Eat well. I don't necessarily say overeat, but eat well. Eat healthy food, build your immunity. See that you have a fixed schedule for everything. See that you sleep at the right time, get up at the right time, eat at the right time, and see that the timing is fairly fixed over the day. Do not oversleep, do not overeat, do not be awake till late at night. No, don't do that. It's also very important for you to realize that what this pandemic is going to teach you is it's going to teach you to value the freedom you had earlier. You have to understand that that freedom is taken away from you. You could go do what you want, where you want, how you want. Today you're stuck at home because of a virus. And you have to learn to appreciate the freedom that you had. You have to learn to appreciate what you possessed. You have to learn to appreciate all the joys you had, so that when life returns to normal, you appreciate and take care of those things better. It can happen sometimes that you feel, when is all this going to end? Well, it will all end. The pandemic will end, the virus will go, things will come back to normal. And this new world which we will go back to is probably going to be a better world. We would have learnt a few things, learnt new things, and go back with that into our lives. A lot of the times I've had students tell me they feel bored and they feel that their schedule is too packed. You can't help it. You have a few hours of school followed by some rest, a few hours of play, a few hours of study. You have online exams, that's a schedule. But find time within that to laugh, find time within that to do what you want, except it shouldn't happen that you're on a gadget all the time. It shouldn't happen that you're playing online games all the time. Physically be in contact with people who are in your house. Talk to your friends. Call them up. Speak to them on an audio call. Stay in touch with them. Learn about the news, but don't let the negativity of the news affect you. It's also vital for you to understand that the pandemic is going to end soon. Many a times I've had children tell me that we feel frightened. What if we get COVID? What if a family member we know gets COVID? COVID is a treatable illness. It's something which can very easily be treated with the right intervention at the right time. So there's nothing to be afraid. And if someone you know or someone close to you or you get COVID, it can be managed. You need to eat well, sanitize your hands, wear a mask, protect yourself, and everything will be fine. You need to stop thinking and stop worrying. Worry is not needed. All you need is to be brave, stay protected, and keep life going as it is. Very importantly, if you feel worried, if you feel anxious, if you feel panicky, if you feel upset, please consult a mental health professional. Please consult a counselor in school. Please consult a teacher in your school. Talk to someone. And if you need help, they will direct you to whoever has to give you help.